Welcome friends to my history channel. My name is Mr. B. Moyo and I'm going to be your host on this series. I hope you're going to really benefit and enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up.
It is important to point out that the decline of the state of Mapungubwe contributed to the rise and growth of Great Zimbabwe. However, one must be cautious to indicate that no single cause can be said to have led to the decline of Mapungubwe. This assures examiners that you have solid knowledge of the relationship between the two states. Mapungubwe declined around 1300 due to many causes, which includes adverse weather conditions, extended cold conditions, depletion of natural resources, continuous droughts, and a shift in trade routes. This was not good for economic, political, and social development. This resulted in the growth of Great Zimbabwe between 1100–1450 AD, which then took control of the important gold and ivory networks that had long benefited Mapungubwe. Moreover, Great Zimbabwe also rose because of abundant natural resources such as gold and salt. There was a lot of alluvial gold, which became a key contributor to external trade with the Swahili and Arabs in the Zambezi Valley. While abundant rock salt made the state wealthy, it is important to explain that salt was not only a trade item, but salt bars were also used as currency to purchase required goods and to facilitate external trade, hence leading to the further growth of the state. In addition, the people in the state also mined copper and iron, which were processed to make various artifacts and tools, and this contributed towards economic growth. Planned hunting expeditions for elephants and the tribute which was received in the form of ivory was largely used in external trade, further contributing to the economic dominance and the rise of Great Zimbabwe. It is also important to explain that the availability of grazing land in the valleys below the hills of Great Zimbabwe contributed to the eminence of cattle as an economic factor as well. Cattle served various purposes, which included as a symbol of wealth, as a source of food, as currency, and for draft power too. It cannot go without mention that the state of Great Zimbabwe also benefited from a strong religious and political system, where the conical tower was used as a shrine for performing religious ceremonies. While the strong leadership of the Gumunya clan, a part of the Karanga tribe, controlled the political affairs of the state, their totem was the Hungwe bird, fish eagle, which featured prominently in the iconic soapstone bird sculptures discovered at the site. Finally, control of foreign trade, which was instrumental in bringing in precious items like porcelain, ivory handle daggers, Persian rugs, glass beads, silk cloth, and other foreign goods from as far as China and Persia, empowered the leadership in that they had resources to coerce for loyalty or pay ordinary people for tasks, thus further strengthening and entrenching their political power, dominance, and unity of the state. This invariably led to the rise of the state. However, it is always easy to forget to include the importance of fertile land and good climatic conditions as contributing factors towards the rise of Great Zimbabwe when answering this question. Please don't make that mistake. The area's diverse nature of land and terrain was not only important for cattle ranching, but also promoted the farming of sorghum, pearl millet, and finger millet. For your own information, did you know that archaeological evidence has actually pointed out that the people at Great Zimbabwe cultivated cotton as well? There you have it, my friends. Work with the above and there is no sky for you, therefore no limit. Bye for now.